Breaking. Lil Scrappy just collapsed emotionally on national TV after Bambi. Yes. That Bambi dropped a bomb so messy, so unholy. Even Mona Scott had to sit down and catch her breath. Are we living in a soap opera? A deleted Tyler Perry script? Or did love and hip-hop just enter the Marvel multiverse of baby daddies? Because sis looked dead in the camera and said with her whole chest, "Young Jock might be the father of my baby." Hold up. Pause. Rewind, Jock. The same Jock with a different hairstyle every Tuesday, and 47 side hustles, including probably selling hope in bulk. While Scrappy's out here trying to glue back the pieces of his dignity post-divorce, Bambi out here planting seeds, and we don't mean metaphorically. So now the streets are howling, social media is in flames, and Scrappy? That man's soul left the chat. Rumors are flying faster than Jock's hair transformations, and the only thing more confused than the fans is the alleged unborn child. Y'all, is this real? Is this revenge? Is this reality TV or reality derailed? Buckle up. Because what you're about to hear makes the Maury show look like Sesame Street. Let's dive into the scandal of the year. Y'all ever seen a man's heart shatter in real time because when Bambi said what she said? Lil Scrappy looked like he aged 10 years in 10 seconds. The studio went quiet. Like someone pulled the plug on reality itself. His mouth moved, but words refused to come out. It was like watching a car crash in slow motion, and Scrappy was the one behind the wheel. With no brakes, no airbags, and definitely no clue. And what made it worse, Bambi wasn't crying. She wasn't shaking, she wasn't even sorry, she was calm to come. Like she'd been waiting for this moment, like this was a grenade she'd been holding onto since the divorce papers hit the table, and when she dropped that "I might be pregnant" by Jock line, you could feel the air suck out of the room, not because it was Jock, but because it was Jock, the same man who once tried to sell motor oil as beard oil, the same dude who gets more press for his ridiculous haircuts than his music. And now he's allegedly planting babies in Scrappy's ex-wife while the ink on the divorce isn't even dry yet, and that's not even the worst part. Because this wasn't some new rumor, this was something brewing under the surface for months. Maybe years. Flashback to last summer. Remember those blurry club pics Bambi and Jock seen leaving the same VIP lounge at 3 a.m., looking a little too cozy for people who claimed it was just a business meeting. What business exactly? Late night hookah logistics, or was she just inspecting Jock's studio equipment? Because it sure didn't look like a professional link up, and while the internet dragged them both for days, they denied it all, said it was innocent, said it was old friends catching up, nothing more, nothing less. But now in hindsight, that innocent catch-up might have caught more than just feelings, and Scrappy should have trusted his gut. Word on the street is he already suspected something months ago, when Bambi suddenly started wearing oversized hoodies and ducking cameras in Atlanta summer heat. Man thought something was off, but she flipped. He told him he was insecure, said he was acting paranoid. Meanwhile, he was out here trying to hold the family together, writing sad songs, pouring his feelings out on social media, talking about growth and healing, while Bambi was allegedly getting her back broken by Jock in hotel suites with blackout curtains and scented candles. And to make matters worse, this all exploded just when Scrappy was turning a new leaf. He was working on a podcast talking about fatherhood, respect, and mental health. Even launched a small business with his mama, trying to build something real and respectable, trying to evolve from the old drama, just for it all to blow up in his face like a confetti cannon full of betrayal and lies. And guess what? It didn't even stop there, because Jock being Jock, he couldn't resist making it worse after the bombshell. He started posting cryptic captions with baby emojis and slick lyrics hinting at secrets in the closet, and the streets ran wild with speculation. Did he just admit to the baby? Did he know all along? Or is he just trolling like usual? Because that's what he does, throw a rock and hide his hand. Meanwhile, Scrappy was left spiraling, unfollowing people, going live, looking broken, deleting posts just minutes after uploading them. The man couldn't even process the madness before the internet had already made its judgment, and Bambi, she didn't even flinch. She posted a selfie the next day, face beat to the gods, caption "New beginnings," and that's when fans knew this wasn't just a slip-up, this was a power move, a full-on checkmate. And Scrappy never saw it coming. He thought he was in the middle of a love story, but turns out he was just a chapter in Bambi's revenge plot. And if the rumors are true and there really is a baby involved, this is only the beginning of the mess. Because court documents don't lie, DNA tests don't stutter, and timelines always find a way to expose the truth, even when people try to bury it under PR statements and silence. And now everyone's watching, waiting to see who blinks first, because this love triangle just turned into a courtroom square, and the receipts are about to start printing themselves with names, dates, locations, and maybe even ultrasound scans. And no matter how hard Scrappy tries to fix his image, some stains just don't come out, no matter how many times you wash them with tears and denial. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier than a love and hip-hop reunion gone off script, here comes Bambi. wiping her tears and dropping a truth bomb that sent shockwaves across the internet and straight into Lil Scrappy's already bruised ego. The woman looked the judge straight in the eye and said young Jock might be the father of her unborn child, not Scrappy, not her husband, not the man she's been fighting for in court, but Jock. The same Jock who's been flipping through women like catalog pages on VH1 for the past decade. And if that wasn't enough, court documents conveniently surfaced showing a suspicious timeline of Bambi and Jock being in the same city, booked at the same hotel. And oh yes, just days after one of Scrappy's major public spats with Bambi, sources close to the situation say Bambi had been feeling neglected and used, and Jock, always the opportunist, slid in with that same smooth talk he's been running since 2005. The irony? Scrappy was planning a romantic trip to patch things up that same week. But while he was on the phone with the travel agent, Bambi was apparently locking hotel doors behind her. Now the internet detectives are out in full force connecting old tweets, blurry paparazzi photos, and even comments from Erica Dixon who, let's be honest, was probably just waiting to say I told you so. According to one anonymous source allegedly in Jock's circle, he bragged about Bambi being vulnerable and real easy to connect with these days. Whatever that means, but clearly it was enough for some connecting to happen, and while all this was unfolding, Scrappy's silence spoke louder than words. No rants, no Instagram live, no petty shade, just a long, unbothered scroll through his timeline while his name trended for all the wrong reasons. But silence doesn't mean peace, and insiders say he's been spiraling privately, even canceling public appearances and studio time. Meanwhile, Jock, never one to stay quiet when his name is buzzing, decided to post a cryptic video of him in the studio laying down what fans are already calling a diss track, featuring lines like I ain't the one you blame when your queen been switching thrones. Subtle, not even close. The shade is real and the mess is certified. Fans flooded the comments asking if he just confirmed the pregnancy rumors, or if it was just another ploy for attention. Meanwhile, Bambi's rep released a half-baked statement, saying she's focusing on her health and family and will speak when the time is right, which of course sounds like code for she's waiting to see if a paternity test goes viral before saying anything else. And while the internet speculates and TikTok theorists create charts and voiceovers like it's a true crime case, Scrappy is reportedly lawyering up. Word is he's seeking full custody of the kids, citing emotional manipulation and betrayal as grounds for an emergency hearing. Some folks close to him even say he's considering walking away from the spotlight entirely, selling his rights to past music and investing in something less public, something quieter. But let's not forget who we're dealing with. This is Lil Scrappy, the prince of messy entanglements, and walking away might not be in his DNA. As much as he's been hurt, he knows this public disaster could be flipped into an album rollout or a reality TV redemption arc. And while Bambi might be out here testing diapers and DNA kits, Scrappy's inner circle is already leaking rumors of a tell-all interview where he plans to expose everything, including Jock's alleged betrayal, Bambi's secrets, and how he's been manipulated for years. Whether it's on Zeus, YouTube, or Instagram Live, one thing's clear: this isn't over by a long shot. Every messy detail just keeps dragging them deeper into the pit of celebrity scandal, and fans can't look away. And if you thought that was the end of it, think again. This story is spiraling into something bigger than any of us expected, and we're just scratching the surface. What do you believe really happened between Bambi, young Jock, and Lil Scrappy? Is this some twisted revenge plot or a chaotic accident that went way too far? Because the streets are talking, and receipts are falling from the sky like confetti at a scandal parade. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this one's got more layers than a reality show reunion episode. Could Jock really be the father? Or is Bambi just playing the most savage card in the game? Make sure you hit that like button if your jaw hit the floor at least once during the saga. Subscribe if you want to be the first to hear the next leak, the next twist, or the next courtroom showdown. And don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss the drama. As it explodes in real time, we bring the mess, the mystery, and the mayhem, so stay locked in and keep watching, because baby, the tea just keeps on boiling.